G'day guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. Welcome to version 4.0.0. The good, the bad, and the pet. Get a pet, wolf, bear, or even an alligator. All tameable animals could become your loyal companions with unique skills and abilities. A new home. Make new furry friends happy and build a pet house on your ranch. Origin of species, want to get rare pets, research fauna on a naturalist desk, and craft baits on the new workbench. So we've got a new workbench as well. Pause in troubles. Protect a nature park from poachers and learn how to care about the pets in a new quest line. Wow, so we've got a few things to go through today there, guys. So let's go ahead and log in. I'm loving the new artwork there. Funny enough, I actually use the new thumbnail for my previous video with that there, so which was kind of neat. Okay, so the good, the bad, the ugly, and the pet. So partners, dreamed of having a loyal, trusty friend. If so, your dream has just become true. All animals can be pets. So basically, we're just going through the same description of what we just spoke about there. The combat pets will help you fight, while decorative, cheer you up with the endless cuteness. The choice is yours. Just find the right bait. So it all depends on the type of bait that you're going to be needing to craft or obtain in order for you to get the actual pet that you're after. Okay, so a loyal friend and mighty companion. When fighting bandits, it's good to have someone to cover your back. Combat pets will follow you on locations to protect you from enemies. Each pet has its skills and abilities that depend on its rarity, tier, and experience level. The more experience your pet will get, the more powerful it'll be. Take care of your pet. Your new friend, definitely a cozy place. Oh, sorry, your new friend, definitely a cozy place. I think there's some sort of error there, but that's okay. Build a pet house on your ranch to take care of your companion. Upgrade the pet house to get more space for your collection, and don't forget to fill up the feeder with yummy treats. So what that tells us there is we can have more than one pet, and I would assume that you could actually have different variety of pets, so to speak. So that would mean things like if you want a dog, if you want an alligator, if you want a bear, all together in one, I'm sure that you can do just that. What I don't know is how we're going to be able to get these tameable pets. So we're going to obviously find that out today. I'm guessing spirit has something to do with it potentially. But also the other thing I wanted to find out is, do they have their own storage spaces? That's going to be interesting. Okay, so explore the Westland fauna. Want to get more rare pets? Build a naturalist desk on your ranch. Explore the variety of Westland's fauna. The more you research about the animals, the more bait you can craft. Okay, so that's basically how that's going to work. Craft a variety of bait. Make an animal pet. You'll need to tame it with bait. Every animal is attracted by unique bait, which you can craft at the bait workbench or buy from the trader in the naturalist camp location. Unlock a new bait, tame more rare and powerful pets. New quest line, Pause in Trouble. Have you already heard about Joe and Vernon Rayleigh? Folks rumored that the famous naturalists decided to organise the first nature park on Westland's prairies. It seems bandits won't share this scientific interest. Protect the nature park from poachers, excuse me, and learn how to care for your pets in a new special storyline. So please note, to get your first pet, you've got to reach level 30. With the release of the pet system, all animals in-game were also rebalanced. Learn more about the changes on social media. Excuse me. Alright, more things to come. This is just the beginning. Release will be the first in a series of updates dedicated to pets. Our team can't wait to share more details with you, so stay tuned. Wow, okay. So they're really going hard on this. So we're going to need to embrace it. So I think this is going to be something that's going to be huge, massive, not too sure, but we're going to sort of work this out. We've got someone coming over. We've got Carl Schultz here. All right, so you're here. First good news of the day. Got a job for you. Let me catch my breath. Nature Park just opened in our lands. You know, I found it out like an hour ago. Directly from its founders, Vernon and Joe Rayleigh, when they rushed into my office. They're scientists, you see, they're missing an assistant, never returned from the nature park. Need to search before Rayleigh's rumour by that the law fails to act. Help me out. I have no men. Here, I'll mark the camp on the map, talk to them, get all the details. Cool. So that's what's going to happen. One thing I really want to check out first is they're not there just yet. Alright, so I'm assuming that this is going to happen pretty soon. Once we sort of get there, then we should have the ability to create those, so the pet house and obviously the bait house as well. So there's going to be a few things that's going to happen. So let's head over there now and see what this one's all about. So I'm assuming for the quest line, this is going to be a temporary zone until we finish it off, and then from thereafter, it's all to do with our workstations that we've got going on. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's what I feel like that's probably what's going to happen here. But anyway, let's head in and let's see what this is all about. Kind of nice. I like the little waterfalls over there. We've got some horses over here. Very good. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay. So, wolves, buffalo, wolf, northern black wolf, red wolf, alpha wolves, southern lynx, Louisiana lynx, panthers. So this is basically the grade. Okay, puma bait 5. Allows luring pumas up to level 100. Wow. Interesting. Huskies. Mighty Jaws. Pets attack and gnaw 20% of enemies' armor. Wild bear. Mature alligator. Okay, so interesting. And then you can flick over to the baits here. Okay, so this is interesting. So I'm guessing the 0 to 0 to 0, so I'm guessing you can actually get this quite quickly, and then so on and so forth. You're going to need to either research or do something more in order for you to acquire the better bait, so you can actually get a better animal, so in this case like a wolf, so to speak. So I think this would benefit people already that are basically a higher level effectively, and then from there they will need to, they'll have their own grind and things like that, including myself, of course. But for newbies who are just on level 30, it's going to take, they're going to start from the bottom and you've got to work your way up. Anyway, let's have a chat here. Okay, we have our guests. Mr. Sheriff sent you. What a relief. Our dear Charles is missing. He went for a walk in the nature park and never returned. Joy is afraid wild animals attacked him. Charles is a fast runner. He could have run from a wolf, but from a puma, impossible. We can't just sit back. Let's head to the nature park, buy a boat. It's the fastest way. Vernon will look after the camp. And I'll also finish my research, excuse me. And I assure you, Joy, it'll be a scientific breakthrough. Okay, so let's head out. Okay, so I'm assuming this is probably part of the actual zone itself, which looks to be. So this is basically all within this zone. Okay, 30 minutes of science talk later, okay. Alright, so we're going to be doing... Okay, so this is the tracking, like when you're tracking for animals and things like that. So they sort of rehash this mechanic, which is kind of cool, which is fine. What if Charles left him? We'll have to check. Why you look at me so surprised? Didn't tell you Charles is not a man, it's a coyote. Alright, looks like Mr. Sheriff took my words about the assistant literally. This doesn't change a thing. Charles is part of the family. I have to find him. Okay, so we're going to need to find all the little footprints and tracks and whatnot. And we've got some burglars that we're going to need to take out along the way. So there's really not much of anything here. I'm going to have to deal with these fellas too. Beautiful. And this is where little Charles is. Okay, so what have you done? Murderer, stay away. You'll get real problems. Okay, Dr. Rayleigh, husband Vernon, founders of the nature park. Hunting is prohibited here. But if you let Charles go, I won't tell Mr. Sheriff. You look pretty young. What's your name? What are you doing with these poachers? I'm Henry the Stumble, cause I mumble. Anyway, that's not your business, lady. The boss will be mad when he finds out you're going to be in trouble. Here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up. We're going to get Charles. He's out, which is amazing. Is there anything here that we can look at? No, nothing there. Okay, it's okay. You're safe now. Okay, let's not tell him about the poachers. I don't want him to be worried. Let's go. So it doesn't look like you can go or travel any further in here. It looks all pretty cornered off. So not much else can be looked at here. And then, yeah, so you're pretty much blocked off. So that's fine. So let's go. And we shall get back to, I guess, back to the park or the main research center. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to cheer up Vernon over here. Can I talk to you? There we go. Okay, so I just made a discovery. Formulas for 2 baits, lynxes and wolves. Here we go. We just need to check if they work. If they do, it'll turn the science world upside down. Only imagine the title Vernon and Joy, Rayleigh, natural scientists, ahead of their time. Brilliant. Do you want to assist me in Vernon? We'll have to check out the formulas and practice, specifically to craft bait, then use it to tame an animal. Just imagine you'll get your own pet, your own sweet little Charles. Okay. First, build a pet house at your ranch. Every pet deserves a good place to live. Okay, so that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. So we've got one of these bowls. Perfect. So I don't know where these bowls, where you can find them. I don't know whether or not you find them, you know, out in the wild or via these quests. Who knows? Okay, so new friend, Naturals Camp. Choose a bait recipe. Has a Vernon made a scientific breakthrough? Prove that right. I need to test one of his formulas in practice, but which one to choose? Lynx bait formula or wolf bait? Now, I'm not too sure which one I'm going to do. I'm not too sure, actually. How do I deselect? I don't want to select one of these. Not yet. Oh no, I don't think I can actually get out of this. I like the look of the lynx. I could have just shot myself in the foot, but who knows? Only because, well, there's only, so you've only got the standard wolves, so I didn't mention anything about alpha wolves, so I'm assuming that's a different line. And then, excuse me, and then you've got the lynxes here that you can actually, you know, utilize, or sorry, you can actually go up in the chain, I guess, but we'll discover a little bit more on what that means later on, I'd imagine, but so far it looks pretty cool. I like it. Alright. So we're going to go back home, which is fine. So it looks like we're going to need to build the ranch itself. So lynx bait 1. So, okay, so turkeys are going to become a thing now. I don't have any rough skin. That's not good. Okay. So with that being said, I've got a few raw turkeys, but it's this I'm going to need. I've got a ton of this. Don't have to worry about that at all, but it's this. So I'm going to have to go and hunt some you know, basic animals and whatnot in order for me to you know, craft that bait. So that's something that we're going to need to do. Now let's see if we can build that pet house as well. Production projects. Oh, here we go, pet house. So I've got everything here ready to go. Something is blocking. How can I'm going to have to, oh, there we go. So I'm probably just going to do it just there. Cool, so we've got that. And what else do we need to actually complete it? Because obviously it's not going to do anything without it being completed. So can we put all? So I've pretty much just got about everything there in order for me to, you know, construct the pet house and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so in order for me to find more of the pet bowls, you're going to have to do the old road quest line. So limited quests that you do get. So I don't know whether you're just going to get the one or if you're going to get multiple. Who knows at this stage. I've got to finish this bad boy off as well. So I've actually got a few in my inventory which I can actually pick out, which is cool. But let me see if I can go. No, I need the tool bench, not the detail bench. So I can do the one, and then I can go to my orders and pick out, so to speak, that. And there should be another 2 there, which is good. Actually, that's all I've got to get rid of in my orders section here. So that is effectively going to be quite small. I used to have a lot of stuff in there, ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is. So let's just put all in there. So we've got one more on the go. But otherwise, that's basically where we're at in the old quest line here. So what is this? We've got a cracker with a light medicine. So pet recovery. Oh, okay. So you can actually make that in the lab. So let's go to the lab real quick. Here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's a few things that we can actually make now. So I'll need to make a few of these things in order for me to make these certain crackers. I'm guessing, yeah, so these are just for healing for your pets. So there's obviously different grades and things like that. And then you've got this one here. So I guess it all comes down to your actual pet level and how much HP they've got. So that's something that you're going to need to look at once you've actually got yourself a pet and see how that's see what their health and all that sort of index looks like. And then from there you can physically go in and make your choice there. So I probably would recommend that you do it by what their HP is, so you don't waste on resources and things like that. But yeah, and if you were to make a purchase, this is what it looks like in Aussie dollars. Yours will differ from currency, region, all that sort of good stuff. But otherwise, so far this is effectively what our where we're at with things. So this is probably going to put a little bit of a stopgap in terms of getting the additional bowls and resources. It doesn't appear that it's going to come up anywhere, so we're going to have to do the old road once that populates. So there's an emergency stop. That's not what we're looking for today. So it is more around the actual old road itself. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're more than welcome to take a look. Don't think you're going to be able to see anything in there or find the required stuff. But I think for me, I'm going to need to get some of those raw hides and yeah, sort of take it from there. So I'm definitely not going to need any of this or this. So I'm going to drop them somewhere so that way I've got them stored away. So let's just do that. So store all, pop that there. Yeah, why not? We'll take a couple of bows. And okay, longbow, that'll more or less do. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be using my bows. Excuse me. Now with this sort of harvesting and all that sort of stuff, you're just going to be let's just buy that, all good. Yeah, so you're only just going to be taking out basic animals. Forest Lake is probably one of the better places for you to go and pick up all these type of raw hides. Yeah, so there you go, there's a little bunny there, so let's just go ahead and take you out. There we go. So I've already got a couple on the go here, which is good. Comes another one. And yeah, so look, to be honest, the bow that I'm using is probably a little bit too OP for this, but look, it's just going to get the job done. I've got a ton of bows everywhere. I think the last time I was here, I was using pepper boxes, which, look, it's probably not that's probably not the most efficient way to actually do it, to get these rabbits and whatnot, but I've got a ton of those as well, so I've got to go through all of my inventory sake, so at least this way I can I can pretty much deplete it all and I can get some storage back. So that's basically where I'm at with these sort of things. So I'm just gonna let's just take all. As you can see, I'm actually getting quite a bit already, so it's not going to take that long in order for me to make the required bait and all that sort of good stuff. So at least that way I have it. and that way, hopefully by the next video, look, I'm hoping by the next video I should have those required bowls, but it's obviously going to take some time because it's governed by that limited event. So you're only going to be able to get a certain amount. So you can't really bank on the fact that it's going to appear every single time. So yeah, but anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here today. I think it's sort of self-explanatory, but let me know what you think about this in the comments. Do you like the update? Is it interesting for you guys? What pet or animal are you going to end up with? Let me know in the comments, because I will be interested to see what you guys do, what you guys want to choose, and take things from there. So yeah, I will be standing by and checking things out. Oh, let me get you. There we go. Nice. But yeah, look, do all the good stuff there for me, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you guys are new to the channel or not, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.